Tarsus, Saul who shall become the leader in Israel, Saul who does all that he does with his entire mind, body, and soul. What can I do for the soon-to-be great Saul of Tarsus?
His Highness is most gracious.
Oh, not at all. You are destined to be great. All the priests and rulers admit and recognize this.
Perhaps you will change your mind when I get through talking, Your Highness.
Oh, talk, my son, all you wish. Talking does no harm, or good either, for that matter. What's on that brilliant mind of yours?
Doubt, Highness.
Well, now, doubt takes in a lot of territory. Doubt about weather, sun, moon, stars. Doubt about yourself, me, the earth, God. Doubt about what, my son?
Well, Your Highness, before I came in here, I had no fears of speaking right up, but now I seem to be hesitant to tell you.
You seek sympathy and advice?
Advice, Your Highness.
Well, I'm old, my son. I've had a world of experience. You can rely on what I will tell you.
Oh, I have no doubts whatsoever on your advice, Your Highness. It's me.
You doubt yourself?
The work I'm doing.
You mean that... No, you couldn't mean that. You were too zealous and vigilant to doubt the rightness of persecuting the deluded followers of Jesus of Nazareth, aren't you?
Not always, Your Highness.
Well, why?
Several reasons. The experience with Stephen at his trial and stoning. It seemed to me that God's presence was with him. How can this be if he was working against God? It perplexes me. It's kept me awake many nights.
This is surprising. I had no idea that such thoughts invaded your mind. You do need help. You need convincing. Shall I call together Caiaphas and the temple priests and rulers to talk with you? I'll assure you, though, that what I say to you reflects the opinions of others. My advice is theirs.
I don't think I want to talk to them.
Have you the slightest doubt that what I shall say is truth?
I'm sure that His Highness would speak only truth.
This new faith is founded upon Jesus of Nazareth. So let's start with him. He was born of a poor and unstable family. Would God permit his son to be born of such parents?
It doesn't seem so, does it?
Of course not. Also, Jesus himself said that he had nothing. No, not so much as a place to lay his head. The Son of God owns everything. He created all things. Now, if Jesus were the Son of God, he couldn't truthfully have said he had nothing.
He couldn't, could he?
It has been said that the Sanhedrin did not give Jesus a fair trial. We tried to be fair with him, but he wouldn't cooperate. We went so far as to beg him to say something in his own defense, but he would not say a word. We had only one choice, to find him guilty.
He must have been afraid to testify.
No doubt of it. Every word would have been additional proof of his blasphemy.
Actually, wasn't Jesus crucified because the people chose him instead of Barabbas?
Yes. God was kind to us. God caused this to happen so it could not be said that we condemned Jesus and put him to death. It was the people.
Yet the disciples and their followers claim that you priests and rulers are responsible.
I know. You see how unfair and untruthful they are, blaming God's own representatives for murder, blasphemy.
But how about his resurrection? They say they have proof and witnesses to substantiate his resurrection.
The biggest fallacy ever perpetrated against the human race. Take my word for it, my son. We have proved times innumerable that Jesus was not resurrected. We have questioned and re-questioned all the witnesses, except, of course, the disciples themselves. And there is such a wide difference of opinion that none of it can possibly be true. If he was resurrected, where is he now? Common knowledge and human perception dictates that Jesus raising himself from the dead is impossible. Therefore, Stephen and Peter and John, Philip, all of these who preach the resurrection and the divinity of Jesus of Nazareth are blasphemers. Those of us who administer in holy office here at the temple are true representatives of God.
Peter and John and Philip, they seem so sincere.
Deluded fanatics, that's all, my son.
My confidence in you, Your Highness, is still strong. Thank you very much.
Well, come again, my son, any time. It does seem that your tenure of office has been beset by setbacks. Beset by setbacks. I like the sound of that. Beset by setbacks.
It is not humorous.
The truth never is.
It is time, I think, that we should work in cities other than Jerusalem.
Well,
Possibly Damascus.
There's a lot of activity there. People are joining the new faith by the thousands.
I'll talk to the elders and see if we can't find someone to go up there and persecute the followers of Jesus. You may come forward, Saul of Tarsus. Congratulations, by the way, for being elected to the Sanhedrin. I knew you would.
Thank you, Your Highness.
And congratulations also for the vigorous manner in which you have harassed the believers in Jesus. Many of them have left Jerusalem for fear of you and your vigilant and stern persecution.
That is bad, Your Highness.
Bad?
The believers are going everywhere, preaching their new doctrine. It would have been better had they been confined to Jerusalem.
I hadn't thought of it quite like that, but it's true. Literally, we are responsible for their doctrine going to all parts of the world.
I am, and that is why I have come to offer to go to Damascus.
Huh?
I hear you're looking for someone.
Yes, you're just the one. You'll put a quick stop to it there.
Captain, there it is, Damascus. Oh, it's larger than I expected, and it certainly reposes in a beautiful oasis. Gardens, fruitful orchards, watered by cool streams from the nearby mountains.
Just the view is refreshing after that long journey through desolate wastes.
I'll call a halt. We'll rest while viewing beautiful Damascus below.
Halt! We rest here!
It's a bright light. It's brighter than the sun.
Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?
Who are you, Lord?
I am Jesus, whom you persecute.